Well, DD India's Akshay Dongre joins us for more on this. Well, Akshay, good morning. Let me ask you first, after months of fruitless talks, Qatar suspends the mediation efforts on Gaza. And on the other hand, Israelis fear for hostages as hundreds gathered in Tel Aviv. Where do you see all this going?
Well, Lipakshi, certainly the kind of developments that have come now in West Asia are quite interesting. And, while a lot of people are not saying it aloud, but there seems also to be a ripple effect of the Trump presidency and the change of the president in the United States of America, the winning of Donald Trump as the U.S. president once again. And clearly, a lot of dynamics in the West Asian region are going to change as a result. Now, Qatar was hosting a lot of Hamas leaders as far as these negotiations are concerned. Most of, in fact, the Hamas leaders, especially the top leadership, has been living in Qatar, in Qatari cities, and that is what seems to be changing at this point of time, because the kind of ire that Qatar expects from the Trump presidency of hosting these Hamas leadership seems to have resulted in this decision that has been taken by the government of Qatar. In fact, there were also reports coming in, though not have been clearly substantiated by the Qatari leadership, that Qatar will also be sending the Hamas leadership out of its country. So Qatar will not be hosting the Hamas leadership anymore in its country. And while these allegations were raised in form of questions to the Qatari leadership, the only response that came was that the report seems to be inaccurate. But what exactly is the decision of the Qatari leadership, that is unclear. The Qatari leadership does realize that hosting the Hamas leadership is going to be, in fact, counterproductive when it comes to setting up its dynamics with the upcoming U.S. president Donald Trump is concerned. Qatar may, in fact, face ire of Donald Trump for hosting the Hamas leadership. And while the decision that the Qatar leadership has taken from pulling back from the role of a mediator, that this seems to be, from what they have explained, the reason behind it, according to the Qatari leadership, is that both of them are not serious for these negotiations, but behind the curtains, the reason seems to be something else.
Right. Also, Akshay, to tell our viewers, it is believed that about 97 of the 251 hostages abducted by Hamas on October 7th last year remain in Gaza, including the bodies of some confirmed dead by the IDF. Well, Akshay, also Iran urged Trump, meanwhile, to reconsider the maximum pressure policy he pursued against Tehran during his first term, with its foreign minister also warning that the conflicts in Gaza and Lebanon could spill over beyond West Asia.
Well, yes, when it comes to the Qatari leadership, Lipakshi, a lot of dynamics are going to change, not just for Qatar, but several other countries in West Asia as well. We are talking about Iran as a particular point of interest because Iran is now directly involved in this conflict with Israel. Iran has been in deals with Donald Trump in the past as well. Donald Trump, during his 45th presidency of the U.S. president, he did use the maximum pressure policy on Iran, which was in fact a pressure tactic that was used by the U.S. government for Iran to yield to the demands that were being made by the U.S. government. However, it remains to be seen that how dynamics change when it comes to U.S. President Donald Trump and his new policies in West Asia. While clear kind of allegations have already been made when it comes to assassination attempts on Donald Trump, that Iran has been involved at certain level.
Right.
Iranian leadership has said that these are false allegations. However, how different is going to be Trump policies towards Iran this time around? That remains to be seen. But Iran expects the policies to be more lenient and to be more moderate. But that is highly unlikely, given the fact that during the election campaigns as well, Donald Trump has been talking about further restrictions or stronger actions when it comes to the region.
Right. Thank you so much, Akshay, for all those details. And moving on, U.S.